Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Jose Daniel and welcome back to another video. Today we have here Luis Gomez. He's going to tell us 5 tips to have a great portrait. So, welcome, man.
Hello. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo están? Sorry, it's just in English.
Yeah,
okay,
English,
it's just in English. So, guys, today we're gonna have 5 tips that you can take in your photography journey to take great photos. You need to connect with your subject. Today we have David, that is another filmmaker, but today he's gonna be our model. Okay. So when I arrive to the photo shoot, I never, bring my camera with me, in front of my client or friend or whatever. The first thing we have to do is just interact. How are you, man? Everything okay?
Yes, not too bad.
Yeah. Are you ready for your photos today?
Yes, always.
So the first tip is actually connection. You need to connect with your subject. You need to ask how are you. You find something in common. You have a nice journey. Everything is fine. Boom. I'm gonna give you 3 tips into the tips 1 to connect. First, guys, ask how was your journey. 2, do you have experience with the Photoshop? And 3, just have a good time. How was your weekend? How was your week? And you have a few questions to connect with them. And after, you can ask some personal questions. Personal, where are you from? Where are you from Venezuela? Are you speak Spanish? You speak English? Bam. You spend a few of minutes connect with your subject, and later he will feel more confident. Yes or no, David?
Yes.
So, David, how are you today?
Okay.
Yeah, right. So always ask. This is your first photo shoot.
Yes.
It's the first photo shoot, so he doesn't know how to pose, how to interact, or even how to actually link his body. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna give to David is, David, this is me when I'm going normally to the gym. We're going to the gym. This is me. You see. So we're gonna right now is show to David that his posture has to be really straight. All right. So David, give me, just breathe, strong. All right, so David right now, now you just stand, this is you doing 20 push-ups without going to the gym, you know what I mean? Yeah, guys, you just right now connecting with him, making fun. David, give me more. This is 25, give me less. All right, so he's not right now that he needs to have a proper posture. So when you say to yourself, great, David, that's a great posture. What you have to do is just lean that correctly so your back is always straight. How do you feel, right? You're fantastic. Okay, just chill slightly more. That's fantastic, that's great. So he knows how to pose. Number 2, David, so we're taking the photos, trying to connect with the camera, not with me, all right? So you're gonna give you some tips, so you have to go throw to the limit. If you feel uncomfortable, just let me know.
Okay.
All right? So tips number 3 is really easy. David, because you are a man, all right, you need to pose kind of like a masculine way, all right? So always with your hands, and never use your hands into the pockets. Can you put your hand into the pocket, please? Why? Because this actually doesn't look really good because you are missing the fingers. You have to have the fingers into the photo. So David, can you put your hands like that? Okay. So you can ask to David is just to put one of the finger inside, so he know that you will know that he have some fingers over there. Otherwise, he can actually put his hands over here. Like that. Okay. And this number 3 is kind of mimic. You have to explain to your subject through the mimic what he has to do. David, can you do this as well? No? Can you do this as well? Can you do this? Yeah, so he knows now what is the pose he has to take. No, but at a client, you would say just a slightly pose. Can you just change slightly here? Let's lean the body to this side. All right? Fantastic. So as a man, it's always important. So David, give me kind of army posture. Yeah, 20 push-up. That's too much. And you see David is really straight. So normally a person, he will link his body to one side. This is normal. I said to David, can you give more weight to your one side? That's perfect. So if you see some art in the museum, you will figure out that always the men, they're actually slightly to one side because the way of the body is linking is always to right or left. So can you change the side? So it feels more natural. It doesn't feel like he's in the army. So we have more than 3 killers posed today. So let's take some photos. Yeah?
Oh man, that was a fantastic tips. I didn't know how to connect. Sometimes it makes me difficult to have you go there, you're nervous as well as the client, and it's like, okay, how we connect to have more confidence and get better,
Everyone have the same issue that they don't know how to connect because it's difficult. You are in front of the camera, you're thinking about all the setup, but the most important thing is just to connect, okay?
Yeah, and sometimes like you don't know the person, and then it's like you have to break the ice,
You have to break the ice. That's good.
Great.
Romper el hielo.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Okay.
So let's carry on and say, what is the second tips you have for us today?
So the second tip that you always have to keep in mind is really important, is to know the reason of the portrait. Why? Because your subject, you need to understand, it's actually portfolio, it's for you a gift, it's just a session for the year they're paying, or it's just for practice and fun.
Okay.
And when your subject knows what is the reason of that, they will feel that it's actually, oh, it's just me connected with him on the camera, but he's not thinking they have a massive stadium of 50,000 people watching them, because they start to feel scared. The most
Yeah.
important is just to understand it's just a portrait, we're gonna have some fun and do it. If it's for business, they need to understand it's for business for one reason. Always the reason, because remember, start for why. What is the why?
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, good. That is fantastic, mate. We have here, we change the location right now. The third tip is the location and the scout. So how do you choose the right location for us?
Okay, the right location is always depend of light. Okay, some people like to shoot in in the golden hours. That's fantastic. In this scenario, we are almost around 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning, so the light is quite hard. So when I'm looking for location, the first scenario is looking for the perfect light. Today, based on the time, we're gonna look for a place where we have some shade, so we can have a photo and the skin will be really soft.
Now they're getting ready, so we are going to explain how to pose and how is the composition. David is going to be our model and Luis is preparing for the camera. Let's see some behind the scene of how Luis get the composition.
I'm trying to use this line. Yep. You remember the pose I told you about this? The posture here, the 20, yeah? The hands have to be offside, remember that? And lean the body to one side. Yeah, okay, that's good. You want to use the hat or not? Yes. Okay, he wants to use the hat, so keep the guy with the hat. So try to chill here. Give me that. All right, now say angry. Hungry. Okay, now he relaxes. Okay, let's do hungry again.
Hungry again.
That's the photo we're gonna take.
Alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, so let's move on. It's alright, so
Oh man, the photos looks fantastic.
They were okay. They were okay. They were okay. They were okay.
So now I have more confidence. I know how to connect better with the clients, how to take photos, as well as you guys. I hope you learned something from this. So what all other tips you have, extra bonus tips or something?
Extra bonus is really important, guys, that before you send the photos, you explain to the client when you're gonna send the photos, so they have
Alright.
understanding when you're gonna deliver them. Okay. Second thing is actually always ask for feedback. Okay.
Good.
So ask to your client, how do you feel? You think that we can improve something? And just ask. If say something, no, I didn't like it. You have to keep that for yourself, but you need to improve. Okay. The only way you improve your photography and your experience with your clients or friends, anywhere, is basically asking.
Yeah,
Alright?
sometimes we don't ask because we are afraid to, it's like, oh, I don't want to ask for a review or to have a feedback, but it's really important because you can improve. No, it's not only for photography, it's for videography as well. You always improve, and that feedback is helping you to grow up and carry on to having more fun. So if you want to see how Luis edit the photos, go to his channel. He's going to explain how is the process to have a black and white or in color, how it's displaying a better in the composition, how he choose the right photo for the client.
Yeah.
So your clients choose a photo or you choose a photo?
Well, in this scenario, we're gonna give to David because he's a friend, a lot of the photos, okay?
Okay.
But most of the time, my client just shoots the photos, all right?
Alright.
We're gonna speak about later, but for right now,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's fine.
You know,
Yeah. So thank you very much, man.
you're welcome, my friend.
I
That's
hope
alright.
and see you soon in another video. So
Yeah, let's do
that's
it.
it for today, guys. I hope you like this video and learn something new for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comment below, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Guys,
What-
you
what-
forgot
what
something.
happened,
Guys, you need to follow David Raka because he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
your model.
So
Yeah, it's true.
So go and follow him. Check it out the Instagram and David Raka, right?
David Raka, okay?
Raka is an excellent street photographer. So
Can I do that, boom boom?
yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, guys, boom.